Hey there everybody, it's Aaron again, and welcome back to Digimon Masters. Today is a special episode, and this will be put up on Friday. This is not going to be part of the normal series that I've been doing, but due to some questions I received from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master on the second episode, I figured that I would put a special video together. We are going to talk about mercenary eggs today and data and things like that. And so if you're new to the game, hopefully it'll help you kind of get going and understand what I was talking about in some of the previous episodes. So first things first, I am on Thaden today, so that's why I have some megas, thus Beelzemon here. And I also have my Wargreymon, and I have a Meramon on this guy as well, through chance. So we'll be using him today. But the first thing I want to talk about is eggs. So here I have 3 different eggs. They're all Renamon eggs, but they're 3 eggs. This egg is an egg you would find, with the blue outline here, is one that you would more than likely find off of just fighting and defeating enough Renamon until an egg drops. And so we're going to look at this. If you look at it, it just says it is a rare item. I have one of them. It's just a Renamon. It's the Digi-Egg with the data. This was an event reward version, but this is the same version you would get. This is not a reinforced egg at all, which means that there's no guarantee at any point that injecting data into it won't just straight up break it. That is just the way these eggs work, and that goes for any egg you pick up off of Digimon that you've defeated. Now there are some eggs that are reinforced, and that's what we've got here. I bought a Renamon from the cash shop. And those Digi-Eggs, if you buy one off the cash shop, is guaranteed to hatch, basically, meaning that you're guaranteed to at least get 3 injects in it without it breaking. And that's what this is. And it even says, you can read it down in this middle section. It says, Mercenary Digi-Egg that hatches to Phase 3, so that's 3 injects. Renamon evolution is possible to Mega, which means in this case, this Digimon's Digivolutions are all unlocked up to Mega already. It's only a 3 of 5 Digimon, but its Mega is already unlocked, which is pretty cool. And that is one of the possibilities you can get from Cash Shop Digi-Eggs. And this one is a similar one. It's only a Stage 3, but it only has Ultimate unlocked. But these are guaranteed to hatch at Phase 3. If I inject them past Phase 3, the chances of it breaking are the same as it would be for any other Digi-Egg. Now, sometimes in shops, let's see if anybody in their player shop has one. Not on here, it doesn't look like. Let's take a look here. Nope. This is another one that you would get just from beating up Vidramon in this case, or Vmon. Vidramon, so it'd be All Force Vidramon or whatever. Arrow Vidramon too probably would have a chance of dropping those. Here, we'll jump to another channel and see if we can't find one so I can show you. But you can get eggs through events. I want to make sure this loads for you guys. Sometimes the game crashes on me once in a while, so. Okay, looks like we're gonna load. Sometimes you can get eggs through events and also through the shop that will be guaranteed to hatch at stages 4 of 5 or 5 of 5 for injects. Of course, I get another one that does not have any. That really stinks. The one day I'm trying to show you guys, and I cannot find one that actually has a 4 or 5 or 5 of 5 on sale. But those are reinforced. Those are reinforced similarly, except you can actually inject it to up to 4 guaranteed or up to 5 guaranteed. That's why they cost so much. People sell them for a lot because the Digimon, a 4 or 5 and 5 and 5 injection will have slightly better stats and will be bigger. And so that's why they are that way. Let's see if this one has one. Okay, so here we go. So here is a guaranteed Salamon 5 of level 5. That means that phase 5, so it can take 5 injections, guaranteed, will not break. Which is awesome for this. That means you will get a 5 of 5 Salamon. It'll be the biggest you can get, or in that biggest size range, and have the best stats. So, and that's why it costs 30 Terra for it. So that's basically the deal with eggs. So I've got some Renamon eggs here, and so we want to hatch them. I need beast data, as this is a beast Digimon, and you can see in the required data it tells you need beast low data. As of right now, there is only one kind of, there's only one classification of data. There's one for each type of family, for each family of Digimon, but it's only ever low class data from what I've seen. But for this, we need to go and find some beast Digimon to beat up. I already know where we're going here, so we will go to the D terminal. And there's a couple things you need to pay attention for. First up, let's mount up, because I paid for it, so we're going to do it. So first, one of the first things is you need to find Digimon of that family, basically, within a level range of one of your Digimon, because if you fight Digimon with a much higher level Digimon, you will not get any rewards. So in this case, we're going to switch to our Skull Mercenary here in a minute. Yeah, they put us in channel 1 at least, so we shouldn't get booted anyway. Is there really nobody around? Not today. So for this case, as if we're looking for beast data, you can fight things like these Gabumon will give you, and you can tell because in the lower right corner, next to the 300%, when you hover over a Digimon, it actually tells you what kind of egg they drop. So Digi-Egg Beast. So that means we would get beast data from him. Apemon too over here for that matter. We're going to go fight some Garurumon to try to get some data. Partially because Garurumon will actually has a chance to drop a Mercenary egg that we might be able to sell. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master, if you catch this video, this is where a bunch of Geomon are at. You just go to Snowstorm Village. There's a bunch of Geomon over in this corner. You were asking where I got my Geomon egg. Gabe actually gave me the egg, but I'm sure he got them from here. There's a bunch of Geomon. You just got to find some to beat up. So we're going to go see Garurumon, which hang out up here. So this is where we're going to be doing our stuff. We're going to fight some Garurumon up here. And I'm not going to make you guys watch all of that, but we'll do a couple fights here. First, you need to get out of that. We will pull out our Skull Mercenary, because he's in the right level range. These guys are level 35, so he'll get rewards for fighting them. So, all right, we'll do a couple fights here real quick. Hopefully they'll drop some more eggs. So I'm going to farm these guys for a little while, and when I have some more data, I will come back, and we will actually go through, in particular, exactly the hatching process. I want to see if we can't get an egg to drop here, though. Oh, this is a leader. I personally like to fight the leaders. I don't know if the chances are any better of getting something useful. That's my preference. You do have to be careful of making them mad just being around them. This is weak at fire, so we actually are getting advantage here. Good for me. Alright, well, I'm going to grind this for a while, and I will be back with you when I have done so. So I'll see you in a little bit. Of course, for you guys, it'll be instantaneous. Okay, so I have now ground for a little while, only 15 minutes or so, but I've gained some data, or some eggs to scan here, so we're going to go ahead and head back, and I have a jump booster that I can have excess supply of to use to get back to Dad's Center, so that's what we're going to do here. Hopefully this doesn't crash on us. Let's see. Looks like we'll be alright. Okay, so we've got the many different kinds of eggs here again. As always, the cracked eggs, or the shells, we will just be returning, because it's just a way to make money. Channel 8 is super busy right now. So we'll return these. Don't get a ton from it, but that's alright. Alright, and so now we have the different eggs. So here are the white ones. The white ones usually give you low-class items. Once in a while you'll get some data, corresponding data out of it. Usually you just get consumables like food and vitamins. As you can see here, that's pretty much all we've gotten out of it. But that's okay. We'll hang on to them. So this is the egg you really are after. If you notice in the midsection it says Beast, Scannable Data, and then Rank 1 Data / Data. That means this is a data egg. That means when you scan it, you will get data out of it. Thus we're getting some Beast data. So those are the eggs you want to look for, is the ones that have the /rank 1 / data. That means that you are guaranteed to get data out of those, meaning you won't get other items. So here's another green one. This is just high class. Sometimes you'll get data out of it, other times you'll get other items out of it. We didn't get anything out of these ones. And then you got the blue items, which are usually rarer things, like clothing. We got 2 data out of that one. So we ended up with 12 data from the grinding that we did, which isn't bad. I would definitely recommend that if you're kind of in the 25 to probably, if you have a data Digimon that's like 25 to probably 38 or so, you can go there and you'll do okay. So we want to, I do have some more data, so we're going to grab that, grab this. Where are those at? And we have some hatch backups that we'll talk about. So right now, it takes 10 data to inject a Renamon egg. I obviously have 35. So I can hatch it, but I want to try to get it to be a 4 of 5. We're going to end up depositing him, I think. So we want to look for data. And this is another source to get data from, these player shops. That's what these people with the text over their heads are. This guy's just selling some eggs. These are not, they have just a blue outline. That's usually an indicator that it is not, it's not a reinforced egg of any kind. And you can always tell by reading what it says in the kind of the midsection area. This just says Hagurumon, type Guardromon, which in this case tells you what its Digivolution line will be. But it does not anywhere say that it is a reinforced or is going to hatch. Like this says Mercenary Digi-Egg that hatches to phase 3. So it's guaranteed to phase 3. So that's what we want to keep in mind for. So don't let people rip you off by selling you eggs that for ridiculous prices that are not guaranteed eggs. So let's jump to a different channel. We're going to try to find some more beast data to buy. So here's a much better channel. So this guy says he's selling beast data. 5 million, that ain't bad. That's about average for data. But so you can buy data from these people, from the people selling them. You will be having to pay money for it. So it all comes down to, are you willing to pay? On the other hand, you can go grind data yourself and sell that on your own and make money in the similar fashion. So this guy's selling 5 meg 5. So all you got to do is just, look around a little bit. Jump between the channels if you really want to try and do some shopping. This one's selling it for even less. And some eggs as well. So we'll patronize this person. We'll just buy 5 because that should give us, yeah. Okay, so first let's drop off. We'll switch back to Digimon. Actually, you know what? I haven't shown you guys. So I have Classic Agumon here, so we'll pull him out and all. So here's Metal Greymon. He is a 4 of 5 egg that I got. Actually, the skill Mercenary I was using was also at 4 or 5. Let's go ahead and deposit him. Okay, so now we're going to look at hatching the egg. So in this case, I am going to actually just hatch the ultimate egg, because I'm going to try to sell the mega egg. So first we'll throw that in there. And this is guaranteed for up to injection 3. So here's injection 1. Succeeded. Injection 2. Also succeeded because he's guaranteed to 3. So there's 3. So now we've hit the point to where we can hatch the egg as a 3 of 5. Or you can try to inject it again and pray. But you see here it says register back. Hatching back up, and I actually have a couple, so we'll talk about these. You can get these from the character shop or from events. The ones the cash shop, not the character shop, or from events. I have this from the friend event going on right now. But what this will do is, as you read this, it prevents penalties in case of failing at hatching attempt. This will only do up to level 4. So this will prevent my egg from breaking on a 4th injection. But that doesn't guarantee that it will still succeed. So we'll throw that in. We'll do the last data. Oh, it won't let me do that past the 3, so that sucks. But that's what those will do. So in this case, we have a 3 of 5 ultimate unlocked Leviamon. So we'll just call her that. So this Leviamon has up to its ultimate unlocked already. Unfortunately, it's only a 3 of 5. I was hoping to get a 4 of 5 or 5 of 5 because I'm wanting it for a very specific purpose. So unfortunately, that's where our Leviamon is at, or my Leviamon is for this, and that's okay. So there's more Greymon though, 4 of 5. So here's our 3 of 5 Leviamon. And we'll open up the thing, and as you can see, it's unlocked up to ultimate. I still will have to pay to unlock its mega, and I can do that by left clicking because I have 15 evolutors. I need 8 to unlock it. Boom, it's unlocked. I need a monk staff to unlock the blast mode, but now I have a Leviamon whose mega is unlocked as well. So that's that. So I guess we're going to do this real quick too. So you can also scan the Digi-Eggs that you get off of the different Digimon. And when you do so, you have a chance of getting data or Digicores. Both of which are good. In this case, I just got the 1 data, so it really wasn't all that useful. But sometimes you get Digicores, which are nice. And we can talk about it at a later time. So I guess some last tips for farming data anyway. Make sure that you are farming data that are within the level range of one of your Digimon, because if you are way above it, you will not get anything. If you're battling things that your level is below, you will get stuff from it. It'll just be a much harder battle, and that's okay. But don't try to farm with a Digimon that is way higher than the Digimon you're fighting, because you won't get anything for it. The next thing would be when you're looking for specific kinds of data, there's a lot of resources online to find out what kind of data you need, what kind of Digimon you need to fight, and where you can find them. A good one is the Digimon Masters Wiki. I will try to remember to put a link in the description for you guys. If not, just search on Google Digimon Masters Wiki. Look up what kind of Digimon egg you're trying to hatch, whatever the Digimon is, like Leviamon or whatever. It'll tell you what it is in the sidebar, and then you can just search for Beast to Digimon. A surefire way to get the data that you need would be to continue farming whatever Digimon you're trying to hatch. So we could have gone and farmed Leviamon specifically to get Leviamon data, Impmon to get Imp Devil data, you know, the Greymon line for Dragon data, and stuff like that. That's a guaranteed way. It's not always the best way because the data drop rates are different. but you can look all that stuff up online. And usually there is at least some Digimon you can farm within the level range that you probably have Digimon for. They're pretty good about having the many different families in the different areas. So the next one would be if you're going to farm eggs to hatch without paying, because you don't want to pay at the cash shop for them, which is perfectly fine. In fact, that's what I do more often than not myself. I just wanted to buy some Renamon eggs to show you guys what the cash shop eggs look like and what guaranteed ones are. If you're going to farm eggs off of normal mobs, be prepared to lose a couple eggs and to lose data, because it'll happen. The hatch rates on farmed eggs are far lower, and you are much more likely to have it break even after 2 injections, or on the first injection. It just happens. It is the downside to using them. So if that's what you're going to do, you just be prepared to be patient, farm extra eggs, or if you happen to come across somebody on the player shops that's selling them for cheap, buy a couple extra. The worst thing that happens to you if you do successfully hatch your egg and you have extras, you can scan them for digicores or data, or you can turn around and sell them yourself. All you got to do is come talk to this guy up here, Community Manager Director Hashima. He'll sell you shop licenses. You go to his item shop, personal shop license for a week. It's only 5 meg, which isn't too hard to get, and you can set up your own shop then. Much like these people here. This guy's selling premium silk items. A guaranteed imp on level 3. Actually, that was bad draw for him. So that's all you gotta do. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will do my best to answer them for you. Hopefully you found this video informative. I really tried to help you guys understand that, especially if you're new. But feel free to leave questions. I will do my best to answer them, and if I don't know it off the top of my head, I will probably at least try to direct you somewhere where you can find out. But I think that's all I have to tell you guys. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully you found this informative, and I will see you on the next episode. Should we pull out somebody that's more interesting? Let's pull out Greymon again. We'll end this by going through some. So here's the Agumon, classic Agumon, the classic Greymon. Switch back to classic Metal Greymon. Then one more. And now War Greymon! And he looks cool. He'll be Victory Greymon for me here sometime soon. Alright, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves, everybody. And I will see you on the next one. War Greymon says bye-bye!